Pilav, react to this video about classic. Alright, sure, I'll react to that video. While we're waiting for people.
Last time, our hero sold a gnome an axe after making him dance naked, had a 4 AM twerk party in the Dead Mines dungeon, attained 2 pieces of blue gear, and got slaughtered by the Horde countless times. Continuing the adventure, I traveled to Shire and contracted scoliosis after drinking an indigenous brew of psychoactive alkaloids. Swakwicktus would come to find that when you're under a 10-minute scoliosis debuff, there's nothing you can do but just wait it out and let nature run its course. By the way, due to my own scoliosis, I get to make as many jokes as I want. I wish I was straight, but God made me this way. Y'all ever have
Pussy, that's the sign of a pussy. When you make like a edgy joke and then you try to cover it up and saying, yeah, whatever, like, you know, but I have a scoliosis, pussy. Just do the joke, don't fucking give excuse, pussy.
Much gangster lean, you'd need surgery
to it's funny, like, look at this fucking handicapped character. You don't need to have to say, I'm scoliosis myself, I can do the joke.
Rid of it? Pause for laughter, this is where you laugh. I'm trying to remember a joke someone told me about a week back, but I can't get it straight. Honestly, as a person with scoliosis, I don't think I'm that different. I'm like a normal guy, but with a twist. I then tried fishing with these 2 kids, only to realize that the dwarven fishing pole I had was actually a gun. The downside was that Roger and Jemin would have to fish on their own. The silver lining was that I now had a fucking gat. After doing parkour for 15 minutes to get on top of this building, by the way, I live a very fulfilling life, I found a group to take down one bad hombre of an elite mob, Gathilzog. This was the first time I would use
I remember this quest because in vanilla in actual vanilla I used to be Alliance, and this was the shit, dude. This area, I think it's like here, that was the actual shit, dude. This one, I think it's here. This was the shit, dude.
You run up to his castle and die. Then you zoom right past the ridiculous number of elite mobs that occupy the castle and go straight—
Nice fucking keybind. How can you have Shift 6 keybind? Like, holy Shift 6? Do you guys use, I use 6 to put people on focus target, but like Shift 6, that's already difficult itself. Mouse, side buttons, macros? Yeah, but this is not, this is Shift 6. Well. Yeah. What else does he have? Look at this fucking guy. Are you serious? Is this guy a degenerate? Look at this. Scoliosis fingers. Look, he doesn't have fucking main abilities keybound. Like, no way he presses fucking 0 on the keyboard. But he has Shift 6 on Sunder Armor. Shut the fuck up, dude.
To the throne room, where you all resurrect at the same time. That is if I had actually paid any attention to the instructions. Now, optimally, this is where we'd all res, take out the 2 regular elite mobs, regenerate all our health, and take out Gathilnog. But need I remind you—
Wait, did he click that? I'm sorry, I'm just like way into this now. Did he click on the ability? On the Blood Rage? Let's see.
Mobs, regenerate all our health, and take out
He's clicking the fucking Blood Rage!
Need I remind you that WoW Classic is a fuckers game. Half our party wipes just fighting the first 2 dudes. And it was whilst awaiting their return that I noticed Blizzard had changed our guild name. Not a good look. Anyway,
wait, what?
We all ready up for the fight. They give me the green light to get this show on the road. I charge in, forget to pop my healing potion, and pretty much get murked
This is the best content,
Without a tank, everyone dies and half the party leaves. Luckily, it is a pretty popular
How much
quest,
is
so we quickly got
buddy?
replacements. Although we did have to wait for them to go through the process of corpse walking. This time around, we hit it like it's Y2K. I fear the mobs, completely ruining the fight for everyone.
That's good, that's good.
Banished from playing the game for like 15 seconds. It's a reoccurring theme in WoW to be CC'd for over 10 seconds. In retrospect, this actually saved me from dying. In my opinion, Gathilzog is a bit of a boss man G when you really get down to brass tacks. Not a good day to be our mage though. I managed to loot Gathilzog's head moments before dying and say, sayonara, it's been my utmost pleasure, and I'm moving on to the next
His kid is broken, dude. Do you guys think this is fun so far? Was this content fun so far? I mean, I think it's alright, dude. While I'm absent from YouTube, this guy can kind of like replace me. It's kind of fun. I mean, compared to other fucking YouTubers, which I can't name, I would gladly do, but I can't because they're my colleagues. This guy's doing well.
And in light of recent demonetizations, you will not be seeing any more naked gnomes on this channel. It's entirely my fault for thinking YouTube could handle such graphic content. I have come up with a new motto to show that I truly have changed. I say, Azeroth for all. So let's just all have a good friendly time here. Let's just have some fun. See, that's what I love about the classic community. It's just a community, and it's just... And if I recall correctly, I then went into the Stockades dungeon and wiped immediately.
Okay, that's
then
because you're
I involuntarily left the party. In a moment of despair, I actually considered buying a new WoW GF, but saner minds prevailed. Then I leveled to the appropriate level, got a bit of gear. You know, you need a little bit of gear in World of Warcraft. And then I tried the Stockades dungeon for real this time. We make it to the final boss, where I tactically decide to fear the mobs, completely ruining the fight for everyone. The feared mobs then go on to aggro every remaining enemy in the dungeon. We almost immediately
Dude, I can't, like, this, like, hurts my brain. Like, why are you clicking? It's 2019, bro, you're clicking. Look at this. His clicking abilities execute. Dude, if you click execute... Like, I feel like I don't want to give this guy views. I already did though, but I don't want to give him watch time if you click execute, bro. Like, okay, you can click. Look, I don't even click any ability. I don't click a single ability, like not even potion. When I have like greater fire potion, nothing. I don't even click find minerals. Look. Wait. I don't even click find mineral. Look. That's how, like, I don't even click that, dude. I'm not clicking find minerals. Jesus, it just hurts my brain when he clicks execute, bro. It's on shift, dude.
We almost immediately wipe and have to run all the way back.
WoW? Yeah, but like, just keybind 8 fucking abilities. You don't have to keybind find minerals. Like, he also has it. Like, it's shift 2, but he just doesn't use it.
And our healer really wasn't on point for this one, I have to say.
Hearthstone?
But with World of Warcraft, you never know what to expect.
Okay,
you never know if you're gonna fuck everything up, or if the servers are gonna disconnect, or maybe it's what's the mix-up, reversal, and the boss actually fears you into all the other mobs, aggroing them, making your party wipe, having to walk all the way back. This is my real laughter. Deadmines is engaging and really well designed, whereas the Stockades is boring and shit, which is exactly why I did it twice. I hadn't picked the quest chain that leads to the Seal of Rin, a ring I really wanted. I wish someone had told me that I didn't have to do the dungeon for a second time, but I suppose it's a learning experience. Now you might recall the gnome who I made. Well, he messaged me out of the blue with an item upgrade. That's actually happy vibes and good karma. He requested we do Stockades before handing it over.
Joker?
After painstakingly going through Stockades for the 3rd time, he informs me that it's his weapon and he'd never give it to me. Now there are many things I wish to call this gnome, all of which would leave me restricted by my technocratic overlords, so I'm just gonna tell you what happened next. I found the answer to the question. What would happen if you fell off a boat right before the zone that loads into the Eastern Kingdoms?
I tried that as well. Well, have you tried that yourselves? I tried that as well.
You'd have a very long time to think about the consequences
hey, there's an ass, dude. Watch out.
Of your actions.
Thank you, Kudi. Hey, Kudi,
then I
welcome,
killed some
dude.
cows.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude.
And I found out the hard way, you're not supposed to walk anywhere near the Terran Mill Death Guards. Yep. Then I took my frustrations out on this poor hunter who was just looking to level in peace. Grew tired of WoW PvP when I was
did you use retaliation versus hunter? Is that what happened? Oh, this guy is truly dog shit in the game, bro. Like, there's no way you can tell me he's a new player, Pilav. Yes, but like readability that you have, he used.
Then I took my frustrations out on this poor...
Look, retaliation versus fucking hunter who doesn't even attack him. He's not even attacking you, dude.
Hunter who was just looking to level in peace. Grew tired of WoW PvP when I was quickly reminded that mages can just freeze you and blink away.
Hey, I'm glad that he found that at least. Found out that at least. When you see a mage is a warrior, do not attack him at all. Just run. He can sheep you for 5 minutes and freeze you for 8.
Stonehenge
Pilav is
and
very
decided to
sexy
check
and
my
strong
mailbox. I was kind of hoping you guys had sent me a bunch of gold so I
Yep,
could skank through this game like
Same, dude. When I see mail from you guys, I'm like, shit, maybe they sent me some gold because I have fucking 8. And you know what I get? Gay.
primal fucking animal. Yet all I
Same.
got was 69 copper,
Same.
a glass of milk, and a note telling me to stick my hand inside. And
Same.
just when you think you've seen it all, you realize World of Warcraft has so much more to offer. We tried to kill Balgaraz the Foul and died 5 times in a row, at which point I decided that all the events that had just transpired simply wasn't gonna cut it. I would have to
Oh, it's so
redeem the
bad,
current
dude.
state of affairs by entering yet another dungeon. I returned to Ashenvale, the southeast London of Azeroth, and subjected myself to a ghastly experience. I believe that entering Blackfathom Deeps when the hour's about to ding midnight is about as close as you can get to simulating the conditions in a black hole. You start by finding a group of moderately intelligent humans with nothing better to do on a Tuesday night.
True.
On your way through Ashenvale and Zoram Strand, you may
Yep.
encounter harsh adversity, which you must overcome.
That's when I first encountered the world PvP. It was in Ashenvale, whatever it's called, Ashenvale, Ashen fucking cunt.
Jump down this water temple and swim into these narrow underground tunnels.
I even have a screenshot. This is the first, right here. This is the first kill I got in world PvP in Classic.
Now, mind you, we're still in contested territory, so you may run into a sizable group of Horde players. Naturally, I did the only responsible thing and immediately ambushed them. Naturally, I
gonna
did
get
the only
fucking destroyed,
responsible
dude.
thing and immediately
I
ambushed
missed
them.
Kono. Stop using retaliation versus a fucking mage, dude! It actually makes me wanna puke! But I don't wanna puke on stream. I'm gonna release my frustration via another service. Jesus Christ, bro! It's a mage! What the fuck do you use retaliation for?
I did the
Like, look at this guy. This fucking mage even missed Cone of Cold. Like, this is like like, if you're playing on private servers, bro, if you're playing on private servers, you're like watching this and retail players, Omega LOL or LOLW, like, warrior charges mage using a retaliation by clicking on it, and then mage, like, oh, hi buddy, turns around, misses Cone of Cold, like, what?
and immediately
Look at this.
ambushed them.
me just
Naturally,
click my
I did the only
retaliation here.
responsible thing and immediately ambushed them. Naturally, I did the only responsible thing. Naturally, I did the only responsible thing and immediately ambushed them. Sorry, times are tough. Had to outsource all my editing to a guy in Bangladesh. So if any of it seems poorly cut together, if any of it's immediately ambushed them.
Relax,
Bangladesh.
dude,
Times
alright.
are tough. It was rather unfortunate that they were 2 groups. They killed us, camped our corpses for 10 minutes, and then eventually moved on. We got absolutely
This is
cooked,
embarrassing,
having
dude.
to move a safe distance behind them at a snail's pace, missing out on all the XP and items. After going through the death tunnels, we entered Blackfathom Depths. Little did we know, we had a long night ahead of us.
Yep, that's
This
a
is
big
how
dungeon.
you can tell I was less of a Super Mario 64 person and more of a Diddy Kong Racing person. Boom. Now there's 2 quests for this dungeon that rely on RNG, and I'll have you know I completed neither. Drop rates in WoW Classic are notorious for being unreasonably low and very inconsistent, or as the community would put it, incredibly rewarding. BFD is definitely a much cooler dungeon
Incredibly
than
rewarding,
Stockades.
yeah.
You got a variety of different enemies, and it's set in
Okay.
this underwater cavern where you have to clear out sea
What the
witches
fuck?
before swimming through underwater tunnels. You get vibrant neon-esque green and purple colors saturated to the gills. The item drops are actually worthwhile, and I'd put this on par with Dead Mines. It's just really well made. Other than fighting a few murlocs and sea threshers in Darkshore, this is the first time I really got my feet wet with underwater combat, and we were fucking killing it. I was beginning to think that this was going to be a pretty clean run without any hiccups. That is until we reached the Temple of the Old Gods, or rather
Is
the
that-
entrance to the temple. This was
Let me
the
try to
very
predict.
moment
When on the next fucking boss, they all clicked at the 4 candles and summoned like 1,000 mobs. I'm trying to predict this. Look at this.
where the extent of our ability to operate as a unit was revealed. We weren't very good. Zippin', bad effort, and yours truly tried fighting the mobs up on this sidewalk
What the
until
fuck, I'm
Dazar
dying, dude.
said, "Come down, quick." At which point, 1 minute later, I immediately jumped down whilst the others stayed up top. As I tried to save Dazar, Hrothgar aggroes
dying,
all
dude.
the mobs and take them up to where I just jumped down from. Bad effort, our healer, lives up to his name and proceeds to flee the fight with full health. We then got sandwiched in the worst way
Bad
possible
effort.
and all died. Then it
Lives
dawned
to
on me
his
that you
name.
have to walk all the way from the entrance to Ashenvale, through Zoram Strand, over to the temple, through the underwater caverns, to then enter BFD, and walk
That
all
was
the way
funny,
through the
dude.
dungeon every time you wipe. Something I would describe as a tedious process. So one could only hope that we
How can you
weren't
wipe here, bro? Like, are you serious? It's like literally 2 mobs and 1 like pet, non-elite. Are you like? How do you wipe? Okay, let's see.
gonna die anymore.
Look, there's no way you wipe here.
We made our way through the mobs
Nice,
that had
dude.
previously brought us trouble, rolled for a chest, I didn't get it, and then jumped in the water to kill the old Serikis.
Yo, there's a
Once
boss
we
underneath.
slay the beast,
Nice,
I
congrats,
need for
bro.
a cape that I have no use for, and get promptly disconnected from the Blizzard multiplayer experience. When I log back in, I can see I won the cape.
Yep.
It's got pretty much the same stats as my current one, but it's green.
No, it's a little bit better.
Now that I really get a good look at it, I think I prefer the old one. Now, Dazar was a war-hardened WoW veteran. He knew this dungeon in and out, so the smart thing to do would be to just listen to his instructions as he knew his shit. He informs us to just pull 1 or 2 mobs at a time and fight them outside the temple. We do it and clear out all
wonder
the
if I
smaller
got it
mobs.
right.
So far,
As I said, I think they're gonna click on all 4 candles and that's gonna be Vibe Fiesta. Let's see.
so good. Now, he'd been preparing us for the boss fight. He told us for the last hour, over and over again, that once we kill the boss, we just shouldn't click anything.
Yep. Look, I fucking predicted this. I told you 5 minutes ago.
Something we've all agreed to on multiple occasions. Now, before killing the boss, he reminds us one last time.
Yep.
Please don't touch
That
anything.
happened to me as
There's
well.
these 4 shrines, and it's vital that you guys don't activate any of them.
That's
Let
what-
me handle this part. I'm like, geez, does he think we're stupid or something? But as it turns out, this man just had a comprehensive
Execute.
understanding
Execute.
of the spectrum
Execute,
of
you dumb
intelligence
fuck.
you may encounter in this game. Allow me to walk you through our effective communications right after we kill the boss. I need 1 more pendant. Okay, so we don't touch anything. Well, still good pants for you. Menacingly walking towards the 4 shrines in silence.
Yep.
Fuck's sake, no one move. What now? Need 1 more pendant. Don't click anything. Need 1 pendant. Already? I need 2. I need 2. Don't click anything.
Fucking NA servers, bro. NA servers, dude. There's like fucking. Thank you, by the way. Fetal Lord. Thank you, sir, for Prime. Just NA, man. Like, come on, these peasants. Why do you even play games? Just go back to consoles. Just play fucking FIFA, bro.
Starts activating all 4 altars at once. Stop!
I
What
told
the
you.
fuck did I say?
I told you.
Head.
I told you, bro.
Oh, we can't just press them? Oh, wipe. Ready? Fuck, man. Now, we could have fought 1
Retaliation,
horde of
dude.
mobs at a time,
Hey.
but due to Hrothgar's mutiny, we were
Retaliation,
now
bro.
facing 4. Needless to say, they wiped the floor with us, and we had to walk the damn pilgrimage yet again.
Oh
After
my
calling
God.
Hrothgar a donkey and a daydreamer, Bad Effort informs us that he had to go due to urgent matters in real life. At 1 a.m., we didn't really believe him, so we told him to suck it up and smoke through it. In the words of the donkey daydreamer himself, well, I can admit when I screwed up. I'm sorry there.
Bad
See,
effort.
that's what I love about Classic. It's just a community. I'm gonna post this interaction to the WoW Classic subreddit.
Yep. That's how you guys sound when you defended this shitty game.
I love the community.
When we
I literally have to kick 10 people from the guild for being absolute degenerates. Today.
then make it to the temple, we face the unforeseen consequences of Hrothgar's actions. Every elite mob we summoned
Yep.
are clumped up in the same spot,
Yep,
making it
that's it.
impossible for us to fight them one at a time.
Yep.
We have to kill them if we want to make it to the final boss. One guy has to fucking go, so I make the executive decision to pull all the mobs, somehow, and I really don't know how. We perfectly executed optimal teamwork. We all focus the right mobs in the right order. Keep the aggro perfectly split between
Wait, was
the 2
that?
tanks.
Did they use engineering bomb to stun these turtles? Look at this now.
We all focus the right
Sorry.
mobs. We perfectly executed
That was fear and then.
optimal
See this? You saw that? Oh, that was a challenging shot. Okay, never mind.
teamwork. We all focus the right mobs in the right order. Keep the aggro perfectly
thought they
split
actually had
between the
fucking-
two tanks.
I think
and
that-
we
thought
kill
they had
every
bomb.
single mob without anyone dying. Which opens the door to the ancient gods.
Oh
as
god.
the final foe.
Honestly, to be fair, I vibed on this last boss just because we didn't have a tank. I was tanking as Fury, bro. But we vibed. Let's see how do they do.
Akamai stands before us. I do what I do best. With a spring in my step, a glint in my eye, and a fire in my
They
belly,
wipe, they
I
wipe.
ruin everything because I'm not very talented. Zippin was tanking. Everything was going smooth until our healer ran out of mana.
Of course.
Zippin's health started falling
Yep.
dangerously low. Akamai blocks my mocking blow, so he keeps attacking Zippin. I don't taunt the boss because I don't use defensive stance, and I forgot that I even had challenging shout. I don't think much of it, I mean, we've pretty much killed him already. Then, Akamai enrages and starts quickly chunking Zippin's health. As I ponder which ability to use, I remember that I have challenging shout. Unfortunately, I opt to click on demoralizing shout, proving that I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing in this game. Within a 15-second time frame, Zippin dies.
No!
I die.
No!
Our healer dies.
No!
And finally Dazar fell too,
No!
leaving everything up to Hrothgar, the man with a lukewarm IQ.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him, please! Bubble! Bubble! Get him, dude! For the love of the god!
On his last attack, he actually manages to fucking do it, only to be taken down by one of the smaller mobs
Yeah, who
seconds
cares?
later. His last words, "Damn you, turtle." Akamai drops a belt that none of us can really use and we leave the party. But you won't believe what heretical thing happened next. Week. On Swagwick's bizarre adventure.
Fucking god, dude! Look at this fucking god, dude! He was fucking butt as well! Look at him! He bubbled, he killed the boss, and the fucking turtle, he was running away, he used pot, as he was drinking the pot, he fucking typed in, "Damn you, turtle!"
On his last attack, he actually manages to
Look at him!
fucking
Look at him! Running away from turtle!
do it, only
Pot!
to be taken down by
Pot!
one of the smaller
Come on!
mobs seconds later. His last
Pot!
words,
And now, types in,
"Damn you, turtle." Akamai drops a belt that none of us can really use and we leave the party. But you won't believe what heretical thing happened next.
what?
Week. On Swagwick's bizarre adventure.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Oh. Okay, this was like, it used to be boring, maybe up like until here. Once they entered this dungeon, dude, this guy is a legend. He won. Oh, okay. There you go, dude. Activated all 4 altars. When people pretend to listen, but they don't. Alright, that was funny, dude. That was funny, dude. That was funny, bro. Does he have any other episodes? Oh. Whew. Good fucking lad. Good lad. Good job. Oh.